What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Charleston White, of course, he's always into it with somebody, but he's been getting into it recently with Tia Kemp. It's been crazy, a little bit of back and forth, but you know, Tia Kemp is always talking about Rick Ross and how he a deadbeat dad, and he was getting his cheeks clapped in the Diddy's videos, and he be going back and forth for it too, right? But she's always complaining about him as a baby daddy, and I noticed that a lot of women do that. A lot of women talk trash about their kid's father, forgetting that you did let him clap, right? And this is what I don't do anymore. Whenever I complain about an ex, I will never mention their name. Firstly, because I don't want you to know I was hitting it. Because she's so dusty now, I don't even want you to know that was my girl. And I'm so glad some ladies I used to deal with, I'm so happy I never posted no pictures with them. Because man, they got me looking so bad. But when you have a baby by somebody, you can't do that, right? So Charleston White, you know, he came out and he had this to say.
Say good morning, everybody. I just want to say this. Any black woman that got a baby by a black man, that'll get online every day and go after your kid's father, you have to remember the things that you say about your children's father or your children's mother. You picked them. You laid down with that person. So as you talk about your children's mother and your father, you're actually talking about your children because they have the same chromosomes. Auntie T.
So of course she hits him back saying this.
Hey, Charleston White, the way I'm finna line your bullwinkle dog on YouTube, you gonna wish you ain't mentioned my mother name, boy. Listen here. I said what the I said, and I'm calling a spade, just like your do. Let me tell you something. The way I'm finna get you together on YouTube, oh man, I've been waiting on this. Cause you turned down that goddamn seat on the podcast, boy. Why you ain't come see the aunties on the podcast? We had you out there. You backed out. I know you ain't talking about your auntie. Hey, man, y'all better go subscribe to my YouTube now. Because when I come back, it's on YouTube. Boy, I'm finna give you the business. You done met your mother. Match. Bullwinkle.
And Charleston White came back. He said this.
I'm not fit to argue and go back and forth with porcelain toilet teeth. Man, got them. Come on, take them veneers out your mouth and do that tongue like you do. That shit up. You look like you a snake. That's why your tongue whistle like a lizard. I'm not finna go back and forth. I done said what I done said. When granddaddy say something, he don't argue with Mabel. Shut up, and you can go over there and talk to your self. But I ain't getting no response to no that's been well taken care of by a rich. You just mad and angry and disgruntled. And like I told you, producer, I'm not sitting down with no disgruntled and them two rotten ass. That's yeah. Now I'm out here working out. I ain't got time to argue with you. Child support payments to stop. Yeah. And your little boy about to go to college. He ain't gonna be able to focus straight because they gonna be teasing him. And I hope he ain't fat like Ricky.
Now let me just be honest, you know, in talking about this. It's fun to go back and forth and listen to this. I get it, right? But let me just say, a lot of ladies want to absolve themselves from the dudes they sleep with. And let me just say this, man. I used to feel real bad. Like when I go out on dates, I used to have no problem dating single moms. And now that I'm a little bit older, I'm 43 now, most women that would be, you know, kind of in the decent age range I would want to deal with, like let's say 25 and up or 30 and up, most likely would have kids. You know, when I was like 35, 36, it was a no-no, right? For the most part. I did have one situation though, but it was for the most part, no. And when you go, I used to go on the dates when I was younger, 20 something, and I'd be talking to a chick, and I'd be like, yeah, so what's going on with the dude that you was, you know, used to be with? Oh, my baby daddy was horrendous. He did this to me. He was a deadbeat. He don't take care of his kid. So I feel like, yo, man, how did he mess up this nice chick? You know, she's a beautiful lady and everything like that. Like, yo, how you gonna disrespect the queen, man? Like, this is a sister, man. Like, you know, he should be lucky to have her. What's going on with this dude? Not really knowing that I was inexperienced in, you know, when I found out really who she was as a person, well, all the problems that she had with this dude, she was just like he was. And so she revealed herself more to me, and she was trying to pretty much get something that she really wasn't worth herself, which a lot of folks do that. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're not gonna go and tell a man about your baby daddy is this and that and make a man feel bad. A smart guy is gonna realize that you are who you hang around. Okay? You picked him and you had a kid by him, and you most likely have dealt with other dudes quite similar. Look at Sierra. Sierra got Russell Wilson now, but Sierra got a history of dealing with dudes, 50 Cent, Lil Bow Wow, some of the other dudes, Amari Stoudemire. Like, she got a history of dealing with dudes in the industry that's not really the most faithful kind of dude. So what is another dude going to expect? You know? So you have that history. You like those kind of men. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you are dumb enough as a man to pick a lady that has a history of dealing with low-level men, and you believe that she's a high-level woman, well, that's just like somebody who sits the bench talking about their all-star player. Would you believe it? They'll be playing in the NBA. And most players in the NBA, like, you know, these are the top players in the world. But if they were good, we would see it. We would see evidence of that. Why don't we see evidence with these ladies many times? Because they say one thing and believe they are better than what their output is. And a lot of men are dumb enough to believe that. Then you find out as relationship gets, you know, deeper and deeper, that she was lying. I had a situation where I was really in love with this chick. She had a kid. Okay. She actually lived in another country when I was in the States. She lived in Europe. Now, I want to tell you something that was crazy, because she was telling about the baby daddy. He wasn't this, or the ex-dude. When she came to see me, that dude took her to the airport. He knew she was coming to see me. And when she got back, he was still hitting it. So he was like, look, go out there, see that dude if you want. It's all good. You know, you coming back here anyway. I didn't know that part till later. She's telling me how trash the dude was. He ran these bills up. Man, I bought this chick a new washing machine, a new bed. Man, you know me, I was tricking it off, man. A new stove, everything. That dude was over there clapping them up. Ain't gonna lie, she has some good stuff though, bro. She has some very good stuff. I used to love killing them. You know what I mean? Like, from that side. So guys, what you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty far, you do start bell. We're out.